Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Phantom's Elusive Target Arcade. So after you complete this, you want to unlock the Nitroglycerin as a reward. I'm going to be doing this one with the default loadout, all 3 levels, Silent Assassin. So away we go. The first one is going to be the Blackhat in Paris. Default loadout, like I said, start the red carpet, away we go.
I've been unable to gain any
So your target is going to be in the attic.
However,
So what we need to do is basically just get there. The optional objective for all 3 of these levels in this particular Elusive Target Arcade contract is just to not get spotted by any cameras. But even if you do, if you take them out, you can reinstate that objective anyway. So basically, it's a straight up Silent Assassin run. No real dramas. So usually, to get up there, you'd acquire yourself a pass to get up there. So we're not going to go and take that route though, because it's a slow route. So what we're going to do is go around the back. And what I mean by go around the back is going around the back of this area over here, which is a trespassing zone. And once you run past all the guards, there's going to be a pipe in the corner of the area. That's where we want to climb. So when you're in this trespassing zone, there's a pipe right in front of you, right in the corner. We're going to climb this all the way to the top. That will get you straight to where the Iago auction is. So we climb all the way to the top. There we go. And just across the hall here is going to be the attic. Again, this is going to be a trespassing zone. Just keep that in mind. But it's not going to be for long, because once we get into this room over here, there's going to be 2 bodyguards. Once you're in this room, we're going to grab this wrench off the table and knock out this particular guard right here. Once you've done that, go ahead and grab his disguise. Next, we're going to head into this area to the left. You'll see a guard walking into this area. So what we're going to do is knock out this guard right here now. Then quickly run over here and knock out this guard in the corner by throwing it at his head. Pull out your pistol and shoot the camera out. So that's destroyed that. This guard over here will drop a keycard, so we're going to pick up the wrench and the keycard. Use the keycard on the door. There's an enforcer inside, so just be wary of his location. And then we're going to hide our body on this crate right here. So what we're going to do at this point is wait for our target, the guy in the white jacket. He is going to talk to the bodyguard in a few minutes or so, and he's going to mention that he needs to go to the toilet. And then eventually he will go in the corner and basically do his business in a bucket. And that is our opportunity to take him out. So until that point, I'm going to skip it until that moment, and I'm going to show you what to do from that point.
I really need the loo here. Come on, man, let me out.
Sorry, sir, but we all have our orders. We stay in here until the auction is done. Your priority is to capture the entire datascape.
Well then, maybe I'll just bloody piss in the corner.
Try not to hit the power cables, okay?
At this point, what you want to do is focus on the guy with the white cap. Make sure his back is to you before you do this, otherwise he can spot you. So just make sure that his back is to you before you attack your target. It may take a while, you may even miss your opportunity, but if you do, you're just going to have to basically redo it, pretty much. It's a pain, but it is what it is. You just have to make sure that white cap guy is actually looking in the opposite direction. Because if he turns around while you're attacking him, he will see you. But once you've taken out the target and put his body in the crate, we can now head to an exit. And the exit of choice I'm going for is the helicopter, but you can go for any exit you like. So I wouldn't advise going down the stairs because there's going to be an enforcer down the bottom of the steps. So I would advise jumping over this wall. However, just make sure that the vault option is appearing on the screen before you do that. Otherwise, you might push that NPC over the ledge instead because it's mapped to the same button. So slide down all the way down the pipe. And the only person we need to be wary of is the person in front of the helicopter and the person that's circling the helicopter. He's an enforcer. Once we've exited here, we'll have a Silent Assassin for the first level. And it's as easy as that. Level 2 we have the Fugitive, and the quirk for this one is basically it could be a random person between 3 people, so you've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting this right. That's the downside to this, unfortunately. But it is what it is when it comes to this elusive target. And we have no equipment, because if you are a new player to Hokkaido, you don't have any equipment anyway until Mastery level 20. So that's the reason why I'm not bringing any equipment at all. But you don't need it anyway, so it's fine. So from the very start, we exited the blend spot, exited the room, and what we need to do is head into where the chefs are. We need to go acquire ourselves some poison, because we are going to poison the target, well, poison the potential target. That is what we're going to go ahead and do. So we're going to climb over here, climb down the pipe, slide all the way to the bottom, and then climb through the window. Head through the door on the opposite side of the room. Head down the corridor and head into the showers. It's going to be a disguise on the floor. Go ahead and grab that. I'm going to pass through this cafe area, the canteen. Be careful of the camera grid on the floor. Just make sure you avoid that camera grid. We don't want to get spotted by that. That is one of our optional objectives, to make sure we don't get seen by a camera.
It's not the chef's fault.
So I'm going to wait for it to pan all the way to the left, and then work our way around the grid and head into the kitchen. Stay crouched as you enter the kitchen. We're going to press our body against this wall. And the guard in the distance, we're going to wait for him to have his back to us right now. And then we're going to do a peekaboo method. So what you need to do there is stand up and break the line of sight when the suspicion meter reaches, just before the suspicion meter reaches the maximum level. What that does then is the guard will come and investigate what he's seen, but you won't get fully spotted. So as long as the meter doesn't fill up to maximum level, you're completely fine there. And then we knocked them both out. We can leave both bodies there after we put the chef's disguise on, grab the kitchen knife, head into the pantry, and get the poison from the fugu fish. Once you've done that, just at the top of the stairs, there might be an enforcer up there. Just wait for him to walk away. And then once you've done that, head up the stairs and poison the glass second to the right. And there we go. All we've got to do at this point is wait for someone to drink from that glass. Now, it could be a target, or it could be the person that's not the target. So it could be a 1 in 3 chance this is. And if it doesn't work and it doesn't eliminate target for you, restart the mission and do exactly the same steps and do it again. That is what I advise you to do. It's a 1 in 3 chance for this to work. Just carry on doing it until it's the right target. It's the easiest way of doing it, and it's not that quick, not that slow, I should say. So just go ahead and keep retrying until it works. This took me 2 attempts for it to work, so that is what it is. So all we got to do is just wait for the target to drink from the glass.
Target eliminated. The money has been wired to your account.
Now once you've done that, like I said, you can head to an exit. We're going to take the cable car, just drop over this wall, and head straight to the... I'm sure you know where it is by now. But yeah, it's easy overall. It's just that tedious thing where if it's not the right guy, you got to restart. Now, you might be some people in the comments saying, why don't you just go to the director's office and find out who it is? I can do that, but the problem is, if I do that in a video, I've got to show you how to take out each individual one, and I'm not prepared to do that, so I'm just going to show you a method how to basically do it real quick, and if it's not the right guy, restart until it works, basically. But it's an easy silent assassin regardless, and it's quick. Level 3 is going to be the serial killer, aka the Censor, and again default equipment, all that kind of stuff. So this one isn't too difficult either. We are going to go get ourselves some lethal poison, and to do that we are going to need to get ourselves a crowbar. That is where we're going to go for from the very start. So the crowbar in question is going to be in the corner of the area over here. However, it's surrounded by a couple of guards, so you need to keep that in mind.
What's that you got there?
There'll be a construction worker here and 2 guards. So once we get over the back of here, this is going to be like a trespassing zone. We're going to stay crouched, make sure this construction worker isn't seeing this. Wait for him to turn around. There is our opportunity. Grab the crowbar that's on the floor right here. Then come over the other side and then jump over the wall. Then we're free. Next, we're going to head to Helen West's house. Through this gate, jump over this little fence right here. And then break open the door. In this basement, there's going to be some lethal poison pills. Go ahead and grab those. Once we've done that, we're going to retrace our steps, head up the stairs, jump over this fence.
Hey.
And we're going to head straight to where the target is now. He's going to be hanging around where the barbecue is happening. So it's just a little bit of a run all the way there.
I have to tell you, these are the best muffins I
It's ever reliable method, this one. So we want to enter the garage right in front of us right here. Wait for this NPC to leave.
This might be the place.
And then close the garage doors.
A garden party would be the ideal location.
Once
for
we've
the
done that,
Censor to
we can now pull out our coin.
identify his next victim.
Open this door and chuck a coin in this area.
Exactly what
What we're doing is just getting this server NPC to come in this area, and then we're going to knock him out and take his disguise. Once we've done that, drag his body and put him in the nearby freezer. Take his disguise. With your coin still in hand, enter the kitchen area, chuck it on the opposite side of the room to turn the NPC around, and then quickly poison this glass of whiskey. And there we go. And that's it. All we need to do now is just wait an exit, wait for our target to drink from that glass of whiskey, and it's job done for this elusive target. So it can take a minute or so for this to happen, because the Censor is actually walking around outside, engaging with people, talking to people and stuff. And yeah, but once you've taken care of him, there's a bus stop right there for an exit, and that will be job done for us.
That was an A+, 47. The money is being transferred. Now to find an exit.
So with this on Assassin, after you complete level 3, you will unlock the Nitroglycerin, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works.
Your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel.